Guys, I am not so, as Jamaicans would say, 100 today, but I need some more lighting right here. Give me a second. All right, I got some more light. It was a little bit dark. Okay, this is much better. Okay, guys, so hubby was telling me not to go on live, but of course, I don't want to disappoint my audience. So I decided to go on live, but I'm having a splitting headache right now. Yep. BP decides to go out a walk. I'm not entertaining it at all. So I said, let me cook for everybody. I'm gonna eat something else. Not sure what I'm gonna eat. We have some leftovers in the fridge. So I might be having some of the leftovers with some of the food that I'm cooking. But I definitely won't be having the corned beef because of its saltiness. So I won't be having the corned beef. But I have chicken from last night. Because remember, we did those chicken wings last night that had leftovers. We have leftovers, mackerel and bean from the breakfast before. So I have options. And, I have seafood in the freezer. We have fish and other things. So I might just do a piece of fish for myself. I'm not sure yet if I'm in the mood. But I'm having a headache. I checked the BP. The BP was 159 over 90, which is not good. And I end up taking one of the pills. Of course, I don't believe in other pills, but I take it. And I ate a piece of garlic. And I went to the water park downstairs, hoping that, by the time I come back, everything would have been okay. I already dropped some potatoes in the pot, guys, because I'm going to cook up corned beef with some potatoes. More like a corned beef hash kind of a thing. And then I'm gonna make some green bananas, some dumplings, and some corn. So that will be the side that will be going with the corned beef today. Everybody said they want corned beef, so I'm opening 2 cans of corned beef right now. So I'm just boiling some potatoes. Of course, I'm gonna drop the pieces of corn in the pot. Yep. So I'm dropping about 6 to 7 pieces of corn in the pot. Just enough for everybody. Let me sprinkle a little bit of adobo just for flavor, but we don't want the saltiness. All right, just for flavor. But I'm not 200 today. I don't know what's going on with the blood pressure. The blood pressure decides, hey, you're on vacation and I'm gonna show up. But I'm not entertaining it at all. I'm still gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I have to keep my promise to my audience. I promise to come on live every time I cook. So I'm keeping my promise, even though I'm not feeling 100% well. Okay, so we have some leftover seasoning from this morning that was cut off. And let me see who is on my chat. Okay. So we have some leftover peppers and onions from this morning. So I'm just going to add that as well. We're not wasting anything. And I just chopped up some fresh onions, some peppers, some tomatoes, some garlic, and some scallion. And of course, I have some thyme over there. So I'll be adding that to the pot. All right. So let me just add some green bananas. And of course, we cook the banana, let me have a skin over here. Jamaica, we normally peel them. So I'm just gonna mark some bananas. And of course, we're gonna rinse them off. And I'm just gonna drop them in the pot real quick. This is just a quick cooking today. I'm not doing the detailed cooking today at all. This is just something quick that I'm whipping up. We just came back from the water park. Yana, of course, didn't want to come out of the water. She's sleeping, Bree? Brianna, she's sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, she knocked out. My girl never want to come out of the lazy river, and she never want to come off of the water slide. All right, so I'm staggering. So I'm dropping some green bananas in the pot. I already have some potatoes in, and I'm going to be making some dumplings. Not too much. So while the food is cooking, then I'm gonna cook up a corned beef. So cooking is quick this evening. All right, let me just wash my hands real quick with some soap, just to make sure my hands are clean. Then I'm gonna add my flour to the bowl. So I'm not making too much dumplings because these picnics is not too much. You know what? Let me make it extra. Maybe tomorrow morning we can fry them boiled. Because you know we Caribbean people we fry our boiled dumplings the next day, and it's the most delicious thing. Washing my hands again. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I flashed my hands and I went up his laptop. You want a piece of paper towel? Here. I forget he's still working, guys. Forgive me. All right. Where's my dog? All right, so I'm just adding a little of this in my flour mix. Not a lot, just a little sprinkle, just the taste. And I'm gonna mix it with a spoon, and then of course I'm gonna add my water as I go along. So let me get a cup to get the water. So we're gonna make some boiled dumplings. So it's quick dinner this evening, guys. Quick dinner. So I'm just kind of putting the dough together, and then I'm gonna knead with my hands, because of course, you know, say you have to make dumpling with your hand. You can't use gloves. So I'm just going to put this together real quick. All right, now that I kind of get it together, then of course I'm gonna be using my hands. All right, I think I need a little bit more water. So you know how we make dumpling, guys. All right, guys, so it's finally coming together. It's finally coming together. I want to scoop every bit of flour out of this bowl. So we have to knead and pull, knead and pull. And for those of you who don't know what I'm making, if you're watching from another country, we're making some corned beef, and we would say food in Jamaica, but provisions. So we're making some boiled green bananas, some boiled, what you call it, some boiled potatoes. All right, I need to wash my hands. I hate when my hands are messy, too messy. All right. I'm just gonna dry my hands and then we're gonna spin the dumplings and put them in the pot. All right, I need to put on some high heat on this while I drop these dumplings in the boiling water. So this is how we make our boiled dumplings. Oops. So guys, we're making some nice boiled dumplings to go with our corned beef. So this is how we make our boiled dumplings. We knead it in our hand middle, or the middle of our hand. We say hand middle. It's a Jamaican thing. And then we're just dropping them in the pot to boil. Dropping these in the pot to boil. So I'm almost finished. I think we have about 3 more to make. Karine said, hi, I miss you this morning. I can smell those dumplings. Of course. Yes, guys. Yes, Karine. Them said I want some. I stand up here and Karine. I mean, I tell you the truth, my pressure is through the roof. I don't know why my blood pressure is so high. So I decided to make something real quick for them. I'm not going to eat the corned beef because of the saltiness in it, but I am going to make something else. I have some chicken wings from yesterday, so I'm just going to have some of the food with the chicken wings and maybe some salad to go with it. All right, so we have the potatoes in the bottom of the pot, which I need to bring to the top because I'll be using some of them with the corned beef. So I just need to bring some of them to the top because I'm going to cut up at least 2 or 3 of them and cook it up with the corned beef. All right, so let's leave our food to boil. Some boiling corn, green bananas, Irish potato, and dumplings. And then I'm going to cook up the corned beef now. All right. So I like to clean as I go along. All right, so over here, I have some chopped up onions, tomatoes, bell peppers, some garlic, some scallion, and I have some thyme over there, which I'll add later. And of course, the infamous corned beef. So I was gonna cook 1 can of corned beef. So my son let me know say him alone will eat off 1 can. Yes, I'm gonna get some lemon juice from Madonna and some garlic. I'm gonna throw it in that little blender right there. And I have some cucumber in the fridge too. So I might just combine all of them and make a little concoction and swallow it real quick because these numbers not looking good. I don't know what's going on with me from the other day, but my BP is just... All right, so I open one. Oops, I drop in the garbage. I'm opening a second can. So I'm making 2 cans of corned beef. So I'm not gonna eat any of this because of its saltiness, because I'm sure it's, corned beef have a salty taste. And I have to be careful what I consume because this is processed. But that's what they want in the household. So I'm just making it for them. Yes. All right. So I have 2 cans of open corned beef. All right. Let me put some heat on this. I love this stove. Guess why I love it? It's easy for clean. It's the easiest stove to clean, but not my favorite though. I love my fire. And there's something about the fire when you're cooking. I'm sorry, but I'm old school. I love my fire. All right. Let me get one of these. Oh, it's probably in the dishwasher. All right. So let's get this frying pan all heated while this food boil up over there. And we're gonna fry up the corned beef and call it a night. Easy peasy. Easiest thing to cook. I wish I had some cabbage though, because I would have made the corned beef and the cabbage. That would have go so well with the cabbage. But I'm gonna improvise and I'm gonna cut up some of the Irish that I'm boiling because I was boiling it before I started the live. So she just put a boil over on the stove. Turn it down a little bit. So let me see if any of them cook. This one feel like it cooked. Let's see. No, still want to cook some more. I put like 3 of them in the bottom enough to cook before I started. I'm trying to find them. They should be cooked by now. All right, you know what? I might just cook the corned beef without them. Can't wait. I'll just cook the corned beef without it, guys. All right. So let's fry up our seasoning. Let me add some light, some surface light to this stove. So I'm frying up my seasoning, guys. And then to this, I have some Scotch bonnet pepper sauce. I can't add too much because Yana have to eat from the pot. She's not gonna take my throat too much in a curry. I'm gonna scoop it back out of the pot. You know we keep it real up in here. I don't want it burn the baby. I pour too much. You know me keep it real up in here. All right, that should be enough. I didn't realize that. I thought it had a little hole in the top. I didn't realize it was wide open. So too much got away in the pot. All right, so let's put some chili sauce. And let me add the corned beef now. Why this corned beef? Well, like it don't want to come out of the can. Okay. That's a little bit left. First, you need to tell them that up front you're expecting a visitor. You know they're not gonna let them in. All right, so let's mix this together. All right, let me turn on the fire a little bit. It's too high. You ever eat before you leave? Huh?
I'll eat one.
You eat when you come back? They're here? Chris? Are they here yet?
Yeah.
Oh, they're here. Oh, okay. All right, I think we want to throw a little ketchup in this, little bit though, not a lot. Just to add a little tang to it. Um, just a little drop. So I think I want to mix this up. All right, so now I'm gonna add my thyme leaves. As you can cook camp if I add a little thyme in there. And then you don't want to add too much because you just want it to just barely flavor the thing. So I'm adding the leaves and not the stem. As you can see, Corinne says, if you know where I'm looking over the waters by the rocks, ways thinking about P, wish you were there. Oh, really? Wow. Where are you? By the belt? Nice. Nice that you're chilling out. All right, let me wipe the stove as I go along. All right, guys, so dinner almost ready. The corned beef ready like Freddy. Get ready like Freddy. Dwayne, you want to come take over the kitchen? Come on, I'm finished. I don't feel so good enough. All right, you can come get your food. What's that? I'm still on live. I can't lie down yet. I have to entertain my guests. Bully beef and food.
Dumpling.
Dumpling in there, yeah. Tastes good, but I don't want to eat it. All right, me now wash up plate tonight, So yes, aviators laugh out loud close by the belt like Marie. Oh, nice. Yeah, man, I like down that side. It's a nice little chill spot.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The card you can put inside, right? Oh.
All right, guys, dinner almost ready. I turn off the corned beef pot already. And just she finished the bottle, Brianna. Did she finish the mixture in the bottle? The concoction we'll give her. We trick her. Mr. Curry will trick her with the porridge this morning, Because Brianna said, she not gonna drink it, me do? I put a little bit of the boil over. I put a little bit of the porridge in our bottle, throw some milk, put some little oatmeal creamer, put some ice in the blender, and blend it out like a nice cream smoothie. So I taste it, it's wicked. I'm going to throw a little vanilla in there now. I just throw it in our bottle and make a bigger hole in the bottle. So my girl look for me and make it, pour it in the bottle and give her. And she taste it first and she look for me. She taste it again. I said when the real taste licorice, she couldn't stop suck it down. I'm telling you, you have to know how to trick them. I just said, why you cook, then wash? Why you cook then wash? What do you mean? I don't understand your question. So why you cook then wash? I don't understand. I'm not understanding your question, Audrey. So what do you mean? I make the question clearer. She said, cook food, someone else must wash dishes. Of course. Me not do that. Me not, last night, me decide to me not wash up. After all that cooking what you see me do last night, me decide to me not wash nothing. And Chris came in here and clean up kitchen and take out garbage and pack away food. Me not do nothing last night. And I said, but mom, the food is right there on the counter. You can put it in. I said, nope. Me not do nothing. Norma. Wash the dishes. What time for wash the dishes? She said, wash as you go along. Yeah, well, I wash some things as I go along, but like the pots and some of the stuff, I'll just leave it because I'm not even feeling well. My blood pressure is through the roof. Yeah, my blood pressure is through the roof. We shouldn't even be standing twice enough to cook. We shouldn't bother coming to the kitchen, but I'm hungry. And Miss Lazy over there up on her phone. And him not like when she cook, so that's another story. So, but tomorrow I think I'm gonna take a little break tomorrow. I might do breakfast, but I'm not gonna do dinner. Somebody else have to do it. Somebody else have to do the cooking. Me up on vacation and I work the same way. Me not get a break. That's why I would have preferred to go on a cruise. Because if I had gone on a cruise, but now look on the kitchen. I'm in a business with nobody. Everybody go get them food from the buffet. Come on. Come say hi to them. Let me ask for you. The camera shy here, right?
Okay, fine.
Say Audrey there and
Hello,
Corey, Norma. The pot did not boil over. Let me turn it up back. Because if it not boil up, it's like it not cook. And I like them flat surface stove there now.
Yeah.
So when I light the fire, you can't bother. It's a boil over, I turn it down and it look like sit now. Can't bother with it. And then if I half open the pot, you know what, let me take the cover off because it's boiling over on the stove and it makes cleaning harder. Norma said, I am still waiting. Must soon come, man. Just pick the plum them and put them down for me. I told them I tell doing about the plum tree. Me no know what kind of plum. I ask what kind of plum. She's taking care of herself. She's smart. Take a page from Brie. Yes, I'm gonna take a page from her book. No later than tonight. I'm gonna relax and be on my phone because I have videos to edit. I have invoices to send out to 2 clients from last week, and I'll not send them out yet. She's lazy, of course. She lazy like what? Him say she lazy like buckle. So, guys, my day I cook like a corned beef and thing. Hi, Jackie. How you do? She said, what you cooking today? Just came on. I'm cooking food and corned beef. So I just cook up 2 tins of corned beef, but I'm not eating any of this. There's leftover chicken wings from last night. And I have leftover mackerel and baked beans from the day before. So I'm going to eat that with my food. Either or. But I'm not going to eat the corned beef because of the saltiness. I'm gonna make some garlic. Matter of fact, let me get the garlic. I'm gonna make some concoction. Let me make some garlic concoction right while I'm talking to you guys, while the food are cooked. I have one another dishwasher. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some garlic and when I have the real ginger, but I have a ginger lemon mixture. Jesus, Father, I'm gonna turn this down. We have a ginger lemon mixture in a bottle that brand I got from a Jamaican store, so I might just add some of that to it. I think I have 2 lime in the fridge, and let me use the real lime. Wait, I'm gonna mix up some things. Oh, piece of garlic fell. Let me wash it. So I'm gonna blend up something right here so now from a little pressure. I mix up a little concoction, a little medicine. Because I take the people in blood pressure pill and it never got down still. I went to the we went to the water park downstairs and I just thought, relaxing in the lazy river would have, you know, no some it's still a hot me. I'm gonna come back up here and check it. I like what? Just kiss my teeth and go bathe. Go bathe after lick of chlorine. Yeah, so I hate this BP thing. All right, so I'm putting 5 cloves of garlic. I have some. I have some cucumbers. I know cucumbers is good for blood pressure, so I'm gonna use like about 3 of them. She said, "Nice, laugh out loud. You should not cook since you have food." True, but I don't have enough food to feed everybody. It's just a little bit. It's like leftovers. It's like leftovers. We cut off the bottom. Yes, so I'm just gonna blend up the garlic and the cucumber because I know it works. I've tried it before. So I'm gonna make a little concoction right here. So I may have a green apple and I'm gonna use it too. Come to think of it. And a bottle of alkaline water right here. So I'm gonna add an apple to it, guys. I'm sorry, I never have a juice extractor. So I'm gonna add an apple. Yeah, man, we have to take care of ourselves, Nobody now gonna do it for we, guys. All right, so I have apple, cucumber, and garlic. So I'm just gonna empty this bottle of alkaline water in, and then she have this ginger lemon mixture up here. Oh, Dwayne, come reach this for me now, please. Dwayne, come take down this for me. I can't reach it. So I'm just gonna blend up all of this and make a little blood pressure drink. I'm going to take it down. The ginger mixture, the brown bottle.
Eita, ô Misha. Eita, ô Misha. Misha.
All right, guys. So this says Jamaican ginger flavoring, and it has lemon in there, and of course, maybe squeeze a lime in there too. Although it kind of artificial, it probably have preservative, no? Yeah, it have preservatives in there. It says it have citric acid in there, but it's all right. It not kill me. All right, so I think I have lime in the bottom of the fridge. So maybe get a lime. What the lime there? We did use off the lime yesterday? I'm sure we have limes. Oh, I know so we have limes. All right, so I'm gonna squeeze 2 lime in there. I'm just gonna wash off the lime, guys. She said, "Do you have any parsley?" I have parsley flakes. Should I throw that in there too? She said, "Look if any sodium in that water." You can't even see. No, there's no. hold it up to the light. It said no sodium. So, all right, I'm going to squeeze the, oops, let me take out the seed. I'm going to squeeze 2 limes in it. So should I add the parsley flakes to the mixture to Norma? She said yes. Good evening. I'm late. What's for dinner? Bully beef and food. Carmen. Let me take out the seeds out of this one. She said I'm late for dinner. Yeah, man, you're late for dinner, but dinner not ready yet. Dinner cook. The food are boil. All right, so I'm gonna squeeze 2 lime in there. I'm gonna throw some parsley flakes in there. That's all I have. I don't have the fresh. I would have preferred the fresh parsley, but I have the parsley flakes. So let me throw some in there too. All right, so I'm gonna make a hell of a concoction. I don't know how it's gonna taste, but I don't really care. I just want this thing to go away. Where's the cover? Did I put it in the dishwasher? Yes, it's in the dishwasher. All right, so let's blend away. So medicine ready. All right, let me get a paper cup because this garlic smell. Hi. This garlic is high, guys. Jesus, I can smell it already. So I'm sorry for who was sleep beside me tonight. I will have a terrible garlic breath. Whew. All right, so I'll take a mouthful of this, hoping that my BP goes down. She said using the parsley to make tea is good. All right, so I will try that in the morning. Bully beef and brown provision. Oh, Audrey, answer her question. Don't drink a lot at once. All right, I'll sip it. Girl, take the case and give me the pill. It tastes bad. But I'm the strainer, Audrey. I forgot to call front desk and ask them how comes they have a. But I'm the strainer. I'm gonna prefer to strain it. You know, it tastes nasty. Let me see. But I have no strainer. I want to make sure I use the paper towel. Let me check the other cupboards. Let me not. We see if they have strainers in here. Oh, some you go drink it same way. The strain, we don't have no strainers. I forgot to drink it the same way, but it's all right. She did with laugh. She said, "You're not straining it." Woo! Guys, it tastes horrible. Jackie said, when I finish, please get some rest. Yes, I will get some rest, Jackie. That's the whole idea of coming to this resort, you know, to get some rest. But because we don't want to eat the foods here, because you know, for them kind of food, fast food, or it come up. I mean, we don't want them food, honestly. We had French fry, and trust me, yesterday we went to the water park, and Yana was hungry. So I decided that I'm going to buy her some French fries from the food area. 2 French fries, 2 serving of French fries, and 1 little cup of drinks. So 1 little cup of taste bad lemonade. It never tastes good. It was $22. And that was with my ownership discount. Yeah, because I told the girl I'm an owner of one of the villas. So with my discount, $22. So if I never have the discount, I would have way more than that. Yeah, expensive. So we try to save money. You know, times are hard. We can't go on like so we're rich and spend this and spend that. We we cook. We're not saying we're not gonna buy anything if we really need to buy something out there, but it's better when you eat your own food. Yeah, blow wow for true, Audrey. She said yes, paper towel is good, but a paper towel here what we get, and not even the good bounty we can strain it good. As we start strain through this, it take a pop. So me can't go waste my time. So let me drink it, and maybe the sediments and stuff that's in it. Miss Sister Joyce say use the paper towel. It's okay, guys. I'll drink it. It's fine. We need the roughage. But I'm gonna drink this tonight and tomorrow. And I'm gonna run to Walmart tonight to see if I get a strainer. A little strainer. Strain the rest of it. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw it in on the jug from now. So rinse it out. I'm gonna go to Walmart and see if I get a strainer so we can drink it on better. Okay, one in the fridge. All right, so yep. She said that my idea about me thinking about drinking that garlic. Yeah, it's burning my throat. It's burning me. And remember, I throw the ginger thing in it. So those two burning things is giving my mouth hell. Mm. Audrey, me not have that with me. They have Florida. Brianna have a lot in our house. Me not have none with me. I didn't travel with that. She's not easy, guys. You see what she tell me for you strain the juice? Mm-mm. Some must use a pantyhose strain the juice. Laugh out loud. No. All right. I'll just put this aside. I think I had about 3 or 4 mouthfuls. This should definitely bring it down because the pill's not working. And I didn't really take the pills. I just took it today when I realized it was through the roof. I'm like, God, I don't want to stroke. So let me take it. But I'm gonna get some rest after this. I'm just gonna warm up the chicken wings from last night. I'm gonna have that. I'm not gonna eat the salty corned beef. I'll probably have a half of a dumpling, one banana, one potato, and a piece of corn, and I'm good with that. That will fill my stomach. I don't eat a lot. And of course, everybody I come share them food tonight. Like what I did last night, but not share nobody dinner. Them too lazy. Yep. They're too lazy, guys. Let them come and share them food. I can get a break. All right. I think the food pot look like it's ready, you know. The banana look like I'm cooked. Rinse off this and test it. Yeah, man, the knife will go straight through the banana. The banana cook. And the dumpling them too. I think the potato. Yeah, man, the potato cooked to the food cooking up. Guys, the food cook. So she said eat 2 banana, no potato. Okay, all right, I'll eat 2 finger banana then and leave the potato twine like potato. Yes, guys, so just pray for me that this BP is normalized because it's the worst feeling ever. Um, I don't want to go take a painkiller, but the two sides of my head right here is just going like this. It's like it'll palpitate. So I just have to relax, as you say, eat something, and just drink a lot of water and flush my body. And hopefully, this concoction that I just blend up helps. Because, of course, the good old garlic and the parsley and the cucumber and all these good things are in it. Although it tastes nasty. She said, let someone else cook and you rest. Yeah, man, for real. I'm not cook tomorrow. I'm going to make them come into the kitchen. And of course, I'll still go live, so I can see what them a cook. Yeah, man, let them cook. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why, but these kids, they just think you're a superwoman and you can do it all. And they don't prepare themselves, they don't prep things you have to be behind, as grown as they are. Yes, as grown as they are. That one, she's almost 30, and Chris is what, 27, 28. So you still have to be behind them. You still have to be instructing them. They're adults, but them still don't know everything. So you have to be, constantly on them. But Chris did a good job cleaning up last night. And I wash him, sweep up and wash and wipe down. One thing I can tell you guys, he's a neat freak. He's a neat freak. When you go to his bathroom at home, he don't even want me using bathroom. So, mommy, don't wash your hand and splash no water from the mirror right now. Very clean, spotless. Toilet, everything spotless. Floor, spotless. Yeah, very clean. He cleans very well. One thing I can't take from him, and I think he gets it from me, because that's how we raised him. When he was growing, he didn't like when his hands get dirty. He didn't play in the dirt. And his father used to take him and fling him outside in the mud in the backyard because him said, "Me want you grow rough like a boy. Me don't want a girl thing in there." So, but it's just him. He just didn't like getting his hands dirty. Even when he did number 2 in his diapers, he would ball down the place until you change him. He just didn't like to be dirty. And he grew up the same way. Yep. If he's brushing his teeth and take off 30 minutes of floss before he brush the teeth. It is very meticulous about his surroundings. And that's a good thing. I just said they're not kids, they just used to you doing everything, so they move. Yeah, for real. And then sometimes, we complain when they move out of your house and go on their own, but sometimes they need to be out there to see what life is like and responsibility is like, because they don't know what responsibility is like until they go out there. Yeah, like Miss Brianna. She didn't know that, hey, paying bills and rent and this and that and carrying out and insurance. Yeah, she had to go out there on her own to see what it's like to pay bills. Yeah, so them have to learn. Even if it take them a trillion years, them are gonna get it. Eventually. Them are gonna get it. Lord, I sit there taste bad, but I'm gonna drink. By the end of the night, I finish this, guys. And I'll have some before I go to bed. So I'll have that concoction before I close my eyes. So while I'm sleeping, it can work. So hopefully I don't wake up without BP. I just wake up feeling well. And I'm also gonna take some melatonin before I go to sleep so I can rest well. Because I'm a very light sleeper. And I'm gonna also take some ashwagandha. So it can calm my nerves, and the melatonin will make me have a restful sleep. So I'm gonna do that before I go to bed tonight. And of course, I have ashwagandha tea too, so I'm gonna drink that before I go to bed. So I'm gonna take the ashwagandha pill, the tea, and of course, I'm gonna take some melatonin. So I'm just when I take the melatonin, guys, let me tell you something, man. I sleep like a baby. When I get up, and when I get up, when I do wake in the morning, I feel like a champion. because my sleep wasn't interrupted. And I think that's one of the problems why my blood pressure can't stay down, because I'll get up 2, 3 times for the night. I'm a very light sleeper. And most times I get up to pee. Yeah. I drink water or drink tea before I go to bed. So I get up to pee. The bladder, you gotta get up. And then if I hear a little noise, I get up and then I can't go back to sleep. Sometimes I get up 4 o'clock in the morning and I can't go back to sleep. And then before you know it, it's 6 o'clock and you have to get up and make Dwayne's breakfast. And then he has to go to work. And then the daily routine starts and you don't get enough rest. And I think that's what's spiking my blood pressure more than anything else. I'm not getting enough rest. And I specifically came here to get rest, but yes, it now work. All right. They overcook the food. Food cook. Dwayne. The food is ready. All right, so we can't eat this in the paper plate, guys, because she said, and you need to drink a lot of water. Yes, that's my problem too. Make sure you check your blood pressure before you drink anymore. Yes, I'll do that. We have to use plates tonight, guys, because you can't use the paper plate with the cooked food. So we have to use real plates tonight. So somebody go wash plate, not me. Oh, Brian have to wash plate tonight because Chris gone out. All right, come share your food, please. Come now. All right. So let's take the food first and then let me get a spoon for the corned beef so you don't get the same thing another. We get another. Guys, him love a dumpling. Let me schedule him. He love dumpling. You see the first thing he asks when we cook and if we cook dumpling when he came in here earlier. You can't eat bully beef without the dumpling. See the garbage here. I need to get another garbage bag. Put the banana skin. So organize the some kind of plate. Good luck, I show people in the plate. Potato is in the pot too. Yeah, Irish potato in the pot, in the bottom. I throw this in it already. I don't know how spicy it is. I don't want to taste it because of the saltiness. But if you want, it is the liquid one. I think she has some Scotch bonnet in the fridge or will it buy it to a Walmart? A Walmart? I don't know. If a Walmart will buy it. So guys, I'm loving pepper. Huh? So I'm loving bully beef with pepper. All right, guys. So this is his plate. So I'm just showing it off. She said you really need to take a break. For real, Stephanie, I need to take a break. Trust me. Yeah, they tell me to take a break for true, but I decided to say, I promise you, so I come cook for live and I never want disappointment again. So that's what I said. Put this in the fridge for me. All right, so take out take out the chicken from last night. So guys, I'm gonna warm up my chicken. The chicken wings, I'm gonna have that with some of the food, and that will be my dinner. So I'm having leftovers from last night. I'm not eating the corned beef because it's salty. Oh, I did have salad left back too. I forget. So we can have some salad too. Give me that. It's in there. Chris did put it in one of the small bowls. So we still have salad from last night, so I can have that. If find it? Oh, and they just put it in a carriage the same way. All right, guys. So I'm gonna warm up this on the stove top, of course, because I don't like microwave. So saucepan, them have more frying pan in it, so I'm gonna use this. So that's what I am gonna have with my dinner. Oh, you're out? Him say he's out. Put some gravy. Take the water. All right, so I'm gonna go warm up my food. All right, so that's what I will be having for dinner, guys. I can't do the salt corned beef at all. And you know what? This is a lot of corned beef. If it's left over tomorrow morning, what I will do, I will just make some corned beef sandwiches with it, or just put it in a plate with some bread, and that's what they're gonna have for breakfast. But not stress out myself. Yeah, I keep it real. You know me keep it real already. Not stress out myself at all. So we have 2 chicken wings left. Whoever wants it can warm it up. Yep. Brianna. The food is ready. If you want it, you can come and have it. But I'm not sharing it out for you. Huh? Just sleep? All right, guys. So I'll share out my food. So, guys, you think I should eat the corn? Tell me what you think. Because I like my corn. I love my corn. Oops, Jesus, the garbage turned over. Go in here, come take up this one when you're done. I can't, Ben. So, Audrey, some enough to eat no, what you call it? No potato. So, I'm just going to take 2 finger banana and maybe a half a dumpling. I don't want too much starch. Or maybe 1 little dumpling, because I think I make a little one in there. Oops. All right. So guys, I'm gonna take a 1 little tiny dumpling and a little salad. All right, so I'm gonna have some salad on the side. All right, this starts sizzle already. All right, so my chicken wings are sizzling, and let me get the garbage bag. So me that beg him do it, but me to do it. It's all right. All right, so we have a new garbage bag. Yes, guys. So I'm gonna run away and leave you in a minute after I share my food. I just want to show you what my plate look like tonight, and I'm gonna have water. I'm not gonna drink any juice. I'm gonna have water. Yeah, I need to flush my system, so I'm gonna have water. Alright, so this is nice and hot. Make it hot some more. chicken wings sizzling. So I'm gonna have that with my provisions tonight. Put like a gravy on the dumpling. So dinner is ready. Oops, made a mess. Need a piece of paper towel. So it's all about presentation for me, even if it's not so fancy. All right, guys. So this is what I'll be having tonight instead of the bully beef. So a little salad, a piece of corn, one dumpling, and 2 bananas, and that will be my dinner. And of course, say a prayer. Pray for me. Lord's willing, I will be on live tomorrow morning. I'm not sure what I'll be making. See, guys, if I come back for more dumpling out of the pot. You know, so dumpling in my come from. I never say a man love dumpling, so you know. If I cook food, I'm gonna cook dumpling, is worries. Anyway, me get a fork and I'm gonna eat. So, the dumpling them small, we never make them big. As Jamaicans would say, what good? So I want all of you on this live platform today to take care of yourself, say a prayer for me, and walk good while I go and eat my dinner. So thanks for joining me on the live today, and thanks for cooking with me all this week. It's a journey, and I enjoyed y'all company. So Nama, I'll give you a call. I will touch base. All right. Stephanie said my son loves dumpling too. Yeah, man. I don't know mom to the man dumpling, you know. I tell you. So Steffi, Audrey, Nama, Corinne, well, it's on the live. Carmen, take care of yourself and God bless.